G'day guys, and welcome to this really chatty clean with me. So we've just finished breakfast and I've just gone downstairs and I'm going to get the laundry sorted. We've got a super busy day ahead of us today. So I've got toy library duty this morning for an hour and a half, and then this afternoon I've got a doctor's appointment. So I'm just trying to get a start on things. I've had some toddler clothes that are stained with food stains as well as dirt and mud from the playground. So I've had them soak in this SARS remover for a couple of days. So we have solar panels, so I'm not actually going to put the laundry on yet, but I'm just going to set it all up so as soon as the sun's out and it's generating enough heat for the solar panels so that we're not paying for it and it's completely free to do the washing, that's what I'm waiting for. But I find it best just to set it all up. So going through this laundry, there's some more things with stains, so I just have this SARS spray that I like to spray on before I put it in the washing machine. Back to the solar panels though, we got our very first bill since we've put them in, and the period that we had the solar panels in, we were actually in credit, which is so awesome. So if you'd like some tips on how we did that, let me know and I can do a video on it. But yeah, I was just so excited to actually get some credit. Does anyone else use those delicate bags to put your delicates in? So I tend to put like bras and zippies, my toddler's zippies in there, because I just find otherwise they peel, and I've also been putting in some of my dresses so they don't stretch. Unfortunately, I'd been using a bag that the zip actually had two pointy bits and it was actually making holes in the clothes, and I didn't realise and I couldn't work out what was going on, and one of my new maternity dresses that I'd worn once came out with a hole in it. I was like, anyway, got hubby onto it and thought maybe there was something in the machine that was cutting the clothes. Eventually we found that there was this one particular delicate bag that I hadn't used for a period, so we hadn't been getting holes, and then I just started using it again because I like the colour. Had actually been ripping the clothes. Ugh. I had more room in the washing machine, so I went and had a look what was in the bathroom, and there's my daughter's comforter, which she absolutely loves. We've got 4 of them, but gee, they get filthy dirty, so I'm constantly rotating them and washing them. And I just wish I'd made more than 4, to be honest. The next one is going to have way more than 4 comforters. At the moment, we're using Omo Ultimate. I wait until this is on special until it's 50% off, and when it's 50% off, I buy a couple of boxes. Does anyone else do that? I refuse to pay full price for it. It's all ready to go. It's still turned off at the wall. It's 8:20. I'm gonna wait until the sun's shining more. So I'm just gonna leave it like it is and move it into the playroom. So this is the playroom, which is also our theatre room. I dusted this 2 weeks ago. We're gonna have a mum's group play date. Unfortunately, everyone else was sick, but hey, the house got clean anyway. Even if we didn't have any visitors. So I'm just using this cloth to dust it as best as I can. I like to rotate the toys. I've definitely found that the more toys that are there, my daughter just gets overwhelmed and doesn't play with anything. The less toys we have, the longer she plays for. And I just find by taking a toy away for a couple of weeks and then bringing it back, it's new and exciting. And it's really interesting to see how she's developed in those weeks and plays with the toy differently or for longer or does different things with it. So this is the box where I keep the toys when they're not out on display to play with. And I'm just going to swap some over. So the xylophone's really popular. Absolutely love music. I can't carry a tune on it, but my hubby can. And I try a combination of toys that people have given us, as well as homemade toys that I've kind of made and activities that I do. For example, these CDs, this is super simple. She stacks them and unstacks them. So I set it up like that so it's inviting, so she wants to start doing it, not in the setup position. If you think about it, you're more likely to play with something if it's inviting to play with and it's not done. If it was completely done, then where do you go from there? Alrighty, I'm going to let you enjoy a song without me chatting at you, and I'll be back after this song.
something meaningful, say something I don't know. I wanna know you better. The way that you talk to me, the way that you make me feel, I don't know if you're real. I wanna put you in that spotlight, looking at you all night. Put you in that spotlight. Oh, you make me feel right. Wanna look at you all night. Put you in that spotlight. Oh, you know you're beautiful. You know you're beautiful, and it's like you're untouchable, like you're untouchable. Don't you know? You know you're beautiful. You know you're beautiful. I'll sing until my lungs give out. You're beautiful. I'm going crazy. Oh, I just want you now. I wanna hold you close, don't wanna take it slow. Oh, I just want you now. I wanna put you in that spotlight, looking at you all night. Put you in that spotlight. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, you make me feel right. Wanna look at you all night. Wanna put you in that spotlight. Oh, you know you're beautiful. You know you're beautiful, and it's like you're untouchable, like you're untouchable.
Alrighty, I hope you love that song. That's all the shelves done. I've left the shelf at the end quite open with a lot of gaps because we're working on some Easter activities at the moment and I want to be able to put them in. So this is the very top. This is so messy, but I have a second YouTube channel, which is called Play Activities with Mama, and I'll leave a link up the top. And so I like to do a lot of DIY activities to entertain your toddler, as well as learning and just having fun. So this is kind of my workbench. At the moment, we've just started doing some Easter ones with plastic Easter eggs. And I'm just resetting this up, which is basically Easter eggs in an egg carton using tongs to transfer the pom-poms and the little baby chicks. And so I'm popping this on the shelf. And then I've got the excess that I don't need anymore that I'm going to take upstairs. And then I've got this fake kind of grass, which, here's a massive tip. Last Easter, went around at the end of Easter and bought all these Easter kind of supplies for 50 to 75% off. Because, you know, Easter comes around every year, so I knew I was going to use it the next year. And I'm so glad I did. But I tell you what, this like fake grass gets everywhere, as you can see. We tend to play a lot with dinosaurs, and I've had these dinosaurs hidden under rice in, I did a video recently with indoor activities, which was really fun. And you move the rice and get the dinosaurs out, and then you cover them up again. But we've played that a little bit, so I'm going to put that away. Alrighty, another song I think while I sort out this mess.
We get down to the beat, y'all. We get down, down to the beat, y'all. We get down to the beat, y'all.
It's like we're not going anywhere. Maybe it's because there's something in the air. And I don't even care, no, no. I one day I'm hoping that you will be mine. Turn my life around. Wow. So where do we go when everything feels like it just stays the same? Where do we go from here when everything is said and done? Oh, this is what we do. We get down to the beat, y'all. We get down to the beat, y'all.
So as you can see, I've cleaned that shelf so nice, and I'll show you what happened to the floor. And this is why, as a mum, sometimes I feel like I'm constantly cleaning, because you clean something up and something else ends up on the floor. Anyway, I cleaned that up, and then we went to the toy library to do our duty. When I got back, the sun was shining brightly, so I chucked on the washing, and then wanted to just vac in front of the shelves in the playroom. However, my daughter was really tired and she wanted to go to bed half an hour early. So that was the end of the vacuuming. Guys, I hope you've enjoyed this. Let me know if you like chatty videos or not. And I'll see you next Friday. Bye.